Hi guys, and welcome to the channel, and welcome to Cherry Hills by Stevie. No, I'm not going to be doing a let's play on this. This is from the server. We are going to be covering a little bit of Tom Beacon's, or Beacock, I can't remember how you pronounce it, his challenge. Now, some of you, or all of you, are going to have heard this from myself and from TBF Gaming. What he is actually going to be harvesting is this field here. In all his craziness, he's decided he wants to do field 6. And now, you're all saying, yeah, that's fine. You know, what's wrong with him doing field 6? The deal was, if I bought field 6 for him, he had to do it with a Sampo. And that's what we're going to go and buy now. And he's going to do the whole of field 6. Yes, the whole of field 6 with a Sampo. Sounds like fun, doesn't it? So let's head on over to the shop and grab ourselves a Sampo. So let's jump down. Let's switch that lovely thing off. The only problem with this map I've got while I'm here is frame rate is awful. I'm actually had to convert down to medium. A lot of people having to go down to low, but that's neither here or there. So if we run in, we're gonna rent, or should we buy? I think we'll rent in one. He's got a day then to do it. Rent one of them. And it works out cheaper as well. One of them. Let's see if he's ready. Let's see if he's ready for his challenge. We shall wait and see. So, we will jump over to his combine. We will grab it, take it down to him. It's quite laggy on here today, which don't really help. To be honest, I didn't think Tom would actually go through with this. I thought when it came to it, he would go, I was only joking. But I'll give him his due. If he does actually do this. He's gone through and honoured his agreement with me. What he's not aware of until he gets quite a bit way in, and I will actually let him know when he's pretty much halfway, is he doesn't actually need to do the whole field with this combine. He believes he does, because I haven't told him anything other than that. I wasn't going to. I was going to let him do the whole thing and go, if you wanted to, you could have done it without the Sampo. So he could have done like 3 lines and stopped the Sampo, because this will not take long before it'll fill. It's going to go so many feet filled, so many feet filled. So to make it fair on Tom, I'm going to run beside him with the GMCs and let him do his combining as he's supposed to be, because I feel that he's honouring his deal to me and to Chris, and I think we should give him a bit of a helping hand for you guys to see him actually do this challenge. And it also gives you all a chance to see the lunacy of the challenge, because it's, you know, it's bigger than field 2, and field 2 takes, to do normal harvesting, you're looking, God, 5 hours? And that's working with the biggest header we've got, so I can't let him do it all on his own. It just wouldn't be fair. And he's a good supporter of the channel. He's to do with a lot of the back half of the channel, so like the mods that are on, a lot of them come from him. Let me have a sip of my old coffee, or we take forever to drive on down. Alright. So, I apologise if it stutters or lags at any point. Being that we're on a server, it tends to do that. Like that. It shouldn't actually be as bad as it normally is. We have days where myself and Chris, we can't go anywhere near the yard because it just stutters. Here comes Tom. Following on behind. I will then pass over the keys to the chariot, so to speak. He says hi. I didn't even see that coming. Look at that. God, that was real far. I would have just tipped the compound. I'm sure I would have. So yeah, this is what we're going to be working with today for a few hours. No, not a few hours. I'm only kidding. For about half hour. I want to thank everybody who's supported the channel while we're going down. I also want to thank Chris for putting on this server and for letting me actually record from the server. Unfortunately, he can't join us today at the moment because he's got errands to run. But I believe he's going to be doing a live stream from this on Friday, maybe Saturday. Not quite sure. Sawyer will be also live streaming on Saturday. So it'll be interesting to see what's going on. I am not doing anything till Saturday myself. I'm free now till Saturday. I've got errands to do and people to see tomorrow. So, tomorrow being Friday. But yeah, I want to just thank everybody's support. There is going to be a video, or maybe I'll do it on a live stream, because I want to cover something that's got completely out of hand, and that's to do with a slip of the tongue that's gone too far. There will be rules now I'm going to set for my live streams to try and curb a few things that have been going on. But other than that, we won't cover that in this one. This one's all to do with Tom today. Because I've got big respect for him because he's going to be using a 4.2 meter instead of a 15 meter header. He's putting a lot of work actually. If you look on the map, most of these fields were seeded by or with the help of Tom. I also want to thank and put a shout out for MRJ57. He's new to the channel and came on the server for the first time last night and also worked really hard. Thank you ever so much, my friend. I'm gonna pass over the baton. Now when we go down, there are going to be bits that make it look like he's missed patches. You'll see them in the barley colour. He won't be missing them. They are actually barley because when we came off last night, or the night, the server decided to change the seed, so it was kind of hard to see what was being put in, but nevertheless, he will work with it. There we go. The old girl is all yours. Right, now he should theoretically be going off left. Because you ain't going to want to be going right, Tom, because, well, obvious reasons. So, what we will do, we're going to move that one out of the way, because that's just pointless at the moment, with just me and him on the phone. You are going to notice a lot of lag. I do apologise. It's just the way the map is and the way it renders the textures in. I can only apologise. See if my reversing skills are up to scratch. Well, we're right on top of it, but we ain't picking it up. The steering on this is quite slow as well, so if anyone's using this mod or comes on and use it on their own farm, expect slow steering on it. I think it's been made so that it can be used on keyboards. Looks like Tom's having problems with the harvest. Interesting. Because of the barley situation, he actually had barley in the tank, and that's why it wouldn't pick up. And now this isn't going to drop off. There we go. Now I've got to dump this one. Yeah, Tom was right. Wide chest, boys. The YTS boys actually get a lot of blame on the servers and on Kevin Sawyer's videos and on my videos. It's just hired help. For those of you that are wondering what YTS boys are, they're just the hired help you get in game. Highly hilarious, absolutely highly hilarious. I'm going to cut that field. No, we're not. It's alright. Right. How's he doing? 53. It's actually, I know it's a very, very small tank on that. And I kind of feel guilty getting him to honour this agreement. But, you know. The man said he'd do it, so I respect him. He's doing it, and my hat goes off to him. So what we're going to do is we're going to get him to do a few runs. Now you can see already how big this actually is. So what we'll do is we'll actually run beside him. He's doing about 7 miles an hour, so we'll keep us at 7. Try and catch him up. There we go. If we match him at 7, in fact, drop down a toggle too. That way he can keep going. And that's him away. So, oh god Tom, you're going too quick now. We'll run beside him. He might not want to do it. Now he's going to get to here and it's going to change again, I think. Yeah. Which looks like it's going to be expected. And I've got a feeling the whole of this run's going to be Barbie. Yeah. So he's going to run on up that way. So what I'm going to do while he's running on up is what he's not aware of. Is we are going to grab one of the combines. I don't know how we're going to get it out, guys. Because, yes. It's a bit on the tight side in the yard, and somebody's put them in quite cleverly. Cleverly? Couldn't even speak. Right. I'm going to have to do this very, very unorthodox. Guys, if you like realism, I really, really suggest you look away, because this ain't going to be realistic whatsoever. It's actually going to be quite savage. But sometimes you have to work with what you got. The reason I say this is that there are no header trailers to these combines, and to be honest, we need the working width on it. There goes that lag issue again. Now, considering it is night, or coming up night, it's doing pretty alright actually. Now, hopefully, if I remember rightly, L&C said you can get over this just right. If you catch it in the middle of the road, these headers should just slide up onto the rail. But I'm not sure. So we're going to give it a go. No, that wasn't right, was it? I know there's loads of you absolute hysterics here. But I don't care, I'll play it. There we go, that's what it's supposed to be. That was what I was trying. So I'll grab this, we'll do that barley run for him. There we will have a slurp of the old coffee. So next month, guys, it's the rundown to 17. What we're going to be expecting from my channel. So from my channel, you can expect definitely 17. Without a shadow of a doubt, I'm going to cover 17, unless it's glitchy as anything, and then I'm just going to say, right, enough's enough. I'm not going to cover their stuff anymore. Not necessarily, I'm not saying that's definitely going to happen, but if it does, be aware I won't take it from them. I just ditch the game. It doesn't bother me. I've got nothing to lose, so only 30 quid. And everyone's going, what, only 30? Well, I'll come back to that, because it's this bit up here I want to take away. As soon as we can find the brake. Here we go, coming up to it now. This actually is quite a good mod. like I say, the only problem with it is there is no trailers for the headers, but if you can live without that, pretty good mod. Now we should be coming up onto the change now. Here it is. Unfold halves. Oh yeah, I forgot it's weird like that. Let's get a shot with barley. That helps Tom out a bit. Because as you guys know, nothing worse than trying to do a challenge and destructing it. We might as well keep this crop. We can't really destroy it because it's crop at the end of the day. So he's gone up on the ground. I don't even know where he is. He's gone like a rat up a drain pipe. As long, there he is, on his way round. We will quickly jump in the truck and run down and empty him. And this will give you guys an idea of how big this field really is. It is absolutely massive. So we'll let him do a few loops. I'll take some screenshots and I'll apply them to the end of the video. So you guys know what's going on. Right, oh yeah, and this one, if you press R when it's filling, it'll actually transfer it into the other dumper trailer. So as long as you're still filling that one, it'll fill that one at the back. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Makes it easier. So let's go back to what I was doing. It's not the most exciting episode today, I must admit, but it's a special. It was just to basically show you guys that he is doing this all on his own, other than what I'm doing here. His challenge he has honoured his challenge. I will be, once he's done 2 or 3 runs, telling him that he may use these combines if he wishes to. He is not aware that that is going to happen, because I didn't want him to know, because I didn't want him to do 1 or 2 runs and expect to use these, as it wasn't in the original agreement. But after seeing myself how long this field is, I don't think it's right we do let him do the full field with that little combine. And I do have a slight heart. One thing I do want to cover is, and I'm not going to say his name because I don't believe he deserves recognition, but there's a gentleman on YouTube, a lot of you will see his video on Late Gamers, who's accusing our dear friend Sinky for trolling. My comment to him is Sinky was not trolling at all. He needs to get his facts right for accusing people. He was videoing trolling. He was video trolling because he was seeing who was doing it to pass the information on. And that's all I'm saying to that person. If he happens to see this video, good, because he needs to. Anyway, that's my little rant for the moment, until my live stream. And he's getting 10 lock, stock and 2 smoking ones. So, if you want to see more of this farm, either by myself or Chris, let us know. If you'd like to see me and Chris doing some joint recordings together or live streams together, again, let me know. People I'd say take a look out for, and they are LNC Gaming, the holder of this server, Big Hoss, Sinky, Top Bloke, Kevin Sawyer, Dreadnought, Farmer Jeff, Mark Jackson, and I know there's a lot more that I've just completely forgotten, and I apologise, complete and utter blank, but yeah, top guys. So feel free to check them out, and until next time guys, this has been the, what I will call it, the handover to the keys of Sampo for the Sampo F6 challenge. Yes, the Sampo F6 challenge. So until next time guys, thank you ever so much for watching. This has been Cherry Hill by Stevie, and yes, this was the handover. So until next time guys, thank you ever so much for watching, and ciao for now.